I first heard the whisper just past midnight. The path was dark, the moon hiding behind thick clouds. Shadows seemed to twitch near Aunty Tinu's hut. I crouched behind a corner, heart pounding, wondering what I was seeing. Aunty Tinu was kneeling on the ground, her hands tracing strange symbols into the dirt. I could see the dirt smelled on her fingers, and her eyes, they were empty, not the warm eyes I knew. Something unnatural moved around her. The shapes she drew were like nothing I had ever seen. Lines twisted into strange patterns, circles with small burnt apps in the middle. I knew instinctively these were not innocent marks. They were meant for something dark. A sharp, bitter smell rose from the depths, burning my nose. Smoke twisted up in the air, carrying an unnatural chill. My stomach turned, and I knew whatever she was doing was wrong, dangerous. When she looked up, her eyes pierced the darkness. They were not her eyes, they were cold, sharp, and empty. I froze, unable to move, unable to look away. I could hear whispers then, faint at first, almost like the wind, but the words made no sense. They twisted through the air, dark and angry, as if speaking to something I could not see. Fear took over me. I ran. The path twisted before me, shadows leaning like they wanted to stop me. Every step felt heavier, every sound louder, and I could still hear the whispers chasing me. I hid in my hut, trembling. Only my eyes peeped from the corner, watching her hut. Shadows flickered outside the window. Moving closer, I prayed she could not see me. By morning, the village woke to chaos. Old Chief Balogun was sick, lying weak on the ground. Villagers whispered fearfully. Some said he had angered the gods. I knew differently. The chief's eyes were closed, his skin pale. A faint shadow seemed to cling to him, invisible to others. The curse had been set, and the villagers could not see the source. I stayed hidden and watched. Aunty Tinu stood calmly, her aura dark, like she had won something. I learnt then to never trust appearance, for evil often hides in plain sight. From that day, I walked carefully past her hut. I never spoke of what I had seen. I learnt that wickedness is patient, hiding behind familiar faces, waiting for the dark. Night fell again, and the village seemed still, but I knew the whisper had not stopped. Darkness was patient, and wickedness still lingered. Sometimes, I thought I saw her watching me, a subtle smile on her lips. The air around her felt heavy, as if she could sense I remembered. The village was silent, but shadows stretched across every hut. I could feel eyes watching. Hidden in the dark, wickedness is patient and it waits for the quiet.